Bring back a chance of some drizzle as we get into your afternoon. It'll be about 56 degrees into Long Beach. Now, most areas won't see drizzle till late tonight. So I think most of today should be free and clear of it, unless you get a little mist out there. But that's just because our atmosphere is just juicing up for this big, thick marine layer that's coming on in. Now, a wind advisory is also going to be in effect as we're heading out towards 1 o'clock this afternoon for areas of the high deserts, and then also down to the low desert areas. So on account of that, some of the winds are going to peak around 40 to 45, and yes, we're going to be left with some breezy conditions in the deserts and some of our mountain slopes. Temperatures this morning about the same as yesterday morning, so not much of a change here. 54 degrees out towards Ontario, 58 degrees into Anaheim. It's going to be 58 for Los Angeles, and then 56 degrees into Long Beach today. We are back into some 70s this afternoon, so yes, we are dropping a little bit, but still staying in the 70s for the Inland Empire. We do have a mix of some sun and some cloud coverage, so there'll be a little bit more sunshine by the late afternoon in the Inland Empire, and then the clouds rush on in, and that's when that marine layer starts to thicken up, and that's when we can produce a chance of some drizzle. It gets better as we get into the later evening hours. So around 11 o'clock, Ventura will have a better opportunity of getting in some rainfall, like showers, not just drizzle. So it will be a little bit more measurable in some areas a little farther northbound. Here's what the forecast models are saying it'll look like. I'm going to stop it right here. You can tell that over in Santa Barbara, this orange and yellow color, all the way out towards areas of Ventura. Now that's going to be where we see possibilities of showers and not just drizzle. And then as we get into the overnight period, as you're making your way, and most of us asleep hopefully, that's when most of the drizzle arrives for Southern California. By the morning commute, 6 o'clock in the morning, say, there's just not much happening. So I don't think you're going to have to deal with this at all. It's just something to talk about here this morning. Otherwise, we are back to an area of low pressure, and this area of low pressure, yes, dropping in, bringing clouds, cooler temperatures. Then we have a big ridge of high pressure that develops over the Pacific Northwest, and this is going to be the effect that warms us. However, on the Gulf, the Gulf of Mexico, we are seeing a lot of moisture starting to build in. And because of that moisture, it's the monsoonal moisture that often does not happen till July, but here it is early. You're starting to see some of that spill over into Southern California Saturday afternoon. Does that mean rain for us? I think if you're in the low desert or some of those eastern-facing mountains, you might be able to pull off some rain then, and that's kind of it. And then maybe Sunday again. It's just an interesting, especially this afternoon, but Saturday and Sunday, I might have to add in a little chance of some rainfall in certain areas. It would be a weak chance, it'd be an outside chance, but yes, it's starting to change pretty quickly as I'm